Are you a number 6? Are you a number 8? Are you a number 9? Are you a what? Number 1? Or what 2 J's? Yeah, I don't know. But so this thing has really, and mostly ask the ladies. For the men, it's okay to have your crazy shape because you're a man. You're not expected to have a nicer shape anyway, because when we see when you're really a guy and you're well modified, it kind of gives us chills and you're like, is he okay? But for a lady, you're expected, or a woman, you're expected to have that beautiful shape. You have your waistline, you have your butt, you have your nice tits, you have that. Your arms are shaped out well, your legs, are straightened and nice when, especially when you're on heels. Something, I don't know if I'm using the right words. Let me try to avoid Uganda because, yeah, this topic doesn't. When I speak in Uganda, I might. So, yeah, body insecurities. People are so insecure, and I was also insecure about my body. That was in high school. I have a very good body, by the way. Thanks to Jesus, thanks to God the Creator. So I had an insecurity, but trust me, overcoming it, actually, it took me years of overcoming it. And I understood that actually what I was considering an insecurity was actually a rare something, and I was so lucky to have it. I'm like, hey, okay. So at campus, that's when I let out and I was a free bird and I enjoyed my body. When I talk about insecurities, I mean you being there and you're not comfortable in your skin. You feel your boobs are big, you feel you don't have a butt, or you have a butt and it's not well shaped, you don't have the hips, you don't have. Let me basically deal on the side of ladies actually, because this topic doesn't really concern you so much. Though if you're there and you have some insecurities, maybe you can listen in and it can help. But for the ladies, this really falls on their side. You feel like your legs are not shaped well, you feel, because insecurities actually come with bellies, arms, butts, the legs, the face. Your lips are not shaped well, your eyes are too small or too big, your ears and everything. It's really full body. Those kinds of insecurities. And you feel, because you feel like you have something that you don't like on your body, you tend to be like, others, you hate yourself, you even miss out on a lot of things, on maybe engaging with your friends, being out there, because you feel like, that's not my crowd. You feel like having people around you that have the same body shapes or same body kind of inequalities, you feel like that's where you're comfortable. Yet you can actually attain so much. That is if you just look over Novako insecurity, join up. Some of you are not even lame, you're just born like that, but you feel like, and because of this kind of insecurities, we've jumped ropes and we've gone for surgeries. And some of you have actually gone for those surgeries and they've come out so bad. And right now you're even regretting, I wish I stayed normal. I wish I accepted who I was. I wish I had that big bust, but it was mine. I was comfortable. It's all about being comfortable in who you are. The window was, if you have your big bust, yes, it is yours. There are girls out there that don't even have they feel like this is too big for me. I just wish I had that, because the people that are born with something that is too small and they are considered actually to be abnormal, yet for you have it in a very huge quantity, quantity actually. So let's learn to appreciate. At the party I crashed on, or where I came, where people didn't even expect that I would come, I listened more, and there was this particular lady. She had a big bust, and she was actually it was kind of like she was actually planning to have them reduced, and she has even been saving for a very long time, and she wants to go and have them reduced, have them fixed, have them put to a normal size. That I don't know what normal size boobs meant to be or what. I really don't know, but she said she really needs them normal. And I'm like, really? Why would you do that? What if things come out, Nanka, like things don't even work out? What happens next? And she's like, I don't know, but I'm just not comfortable. I tried talking to her, but my advice really didn't seem to work for her because she was really so exhausted. She was tired. She doesn't feel comfortable. And looking at how people dress up, she's like, I can't dress up like you're dressing up. I can't, I just can't. Because she feels everything of hers is extra size, extra size. When you're going to buy something or a bra or what, you have to buy something in extras, So for her, she feels that's really, it just doesn't work for her. But I bring up this topic to just let you know to be comfortable, because people have lost their zeal, people have lost confidence, people have lost self-esteem because they feel they don't fit in a crowd of fellow girls, and some of them actually are being judged. You have too big this, you have this like this, you have this like this. But trust me, trust me. I remember in primary. There was a boy, let me say boy because then we were boy and girl, we were still young kids. He was, I won't say his name, but yeah, he used to say that I had big lips, and I felt so very uncomfortable. Oh my God, it was really so bad. But just the fact that I was confident and I was cutting I could also fight back, because he had a big head anyway. He had a big head. So I also, he could say I have big lips, and I'm like, you also have okay, there are comments we used to, I won't say them here, but yeah, of course, how kids, someone fires you, you fire back like that, blah, 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 and all that. There are specific words we used to use back then. I won't use them here. They're not so bad, but they are so kiddish. And on growing up, I felt like my lips were too big, and I could be like this, trying to hide and try to reduce them because they are both big. I have nothing to do for them. Kati inkula. And someone is like, Banange, your lips. I'm like, now we're in the car. They're like, what? They're beautiful. I'm like, what? So I get to realize that actually having a full lip is something magical. Because right now as I speak to you, people even go for surgeries to have full lips. And I'm like, what? So actually I have full lips. I'm like, wow. People go to have these lips. I don't even know. They go for surgeries and pay millions of money to just have a full lip. Yet this guy was actually abusing me. But it was a bad experience. But anyway, I outgrew it. But what am I trying to say? That let's learn to appreciate what we have. To see one day you can be comfortable in your skin. Either you have a butt, or you have or you have a big belly. Because there are ladies that maybe she has a big bust, she doesn't have a butt. I know, and some people have actually worked upon themselves. That's just natural, But I've seen people that you just maybe because of what you eat, because what you eat is what you are actually. If you eat too much, of course you're going to gain a lot of weight. If you if you do a lot of sugars, you're going to Cutting me right now, if someone looks at me, when I look at myself in 2019, I was very tiny. I'm someone, my body can easily be adjusted. If I choose, like, I want to be slim, I can do it. And if I'm like, I want to really gain some weight, I really do gain it. And surprisingly, I'm not the eating person. No. I actually eat once a day. I rarely get time to eat food. Because I just give myself peace of mind. What am I saying? You can be comfortable in your body, either with a big bust. Appreciate what you have. It starts with you. If you show us that I have a big bust, I'm not comfortable, we are also going to treat you the way what you give us is what we are going to give back. When you show me that, I don't have a butt, but I'm confident, I'm this intelligent woman, I'm this, I'm outgoing, we are also going to embrace the energy that you're giving us. You're so like, I don't fit there. We are also going to shun you out, because that's the energy you're breathing to us. So we are going to inhale it, and we are going to treat you, the same way. Let's try to be better comfortable. Accept who you are. You're beautiful. even the Bible talks about that. You're beautiful and wonderfully made. You know, you are created in God's image, and God doesn't create ugly. God doesn't create shapeless. God, the way He created you is who you are. You just have to accept ntiyenze. And then, you know, and if you know that you can actually adjust your body, maybe by working out. No working out, akatini. You know, you do it. You get, because people, that's why we have gyms, that's why we have this whatever diet, whatever's, you know, you can actually look out for your diet, because some of you actually gain weight, or you tend to lose your body shape, or you actually, even your body shape is already not so good, but you're also adding on it by maybe eating too much or by stressing out so much. She's very tiny and she has really worked so hard. She has eaten so much in order just to gain some weight, but biganye. So when I'm talking about body insecurity, I'm not talking about fat people or people with big whatevers. No, they are slim ladies. She has a flat chest, flat everything, and she's so tiny. She's actually healthy and normal. Taina chimuluma. You know, feeling her out of place. She's small, tiny flesh, because most of the time we consider, like when you look at a lady and she has some flesh on, you know, yeah, you feel like mpeda. You feel so light and all that. So that also becomes an insecurity, and you take it so fancy. You even end up eating things you're not supposed to eat. You take wrong advice from friends. You're like, what should I do? You end up, you know, moving out of your comfort zone because you just want to get somebody on you. You know, but if you could only appreciate what you have, no kid is anti-chino chendi. Trust me, it will be so easy for you to actually live life. It will be so easy for you to mingle with people. It will be so easy for you to attain everything, because some of you end up from work to your crib, or from work home, or from school to home. You just have one route. You don't change anything. Why? Because you feel like, if you see young, let me just mind my business. You end up closing yourself in. You know, really accept who you are. Well, I got some points that I would like to share with you on how you can actually accept who you are, embrace who you are, you know, and go out there and, you know, mingle with people, share your story. Let me tell you something. The reason why most people get so comfortable in their skin is because they share their story. They talk about it. Let me tell you something. When you talk about something, when you talk about yourself, you actually be comfortable. Oyinza nokusanganga abantu botya oba bogamba nti maybe bandaba ndibwenti but bakulinako nga they're actually minding their own business. They're not even minding about your shape or whatever. Nga they have other things, you know, on their minds. Tebakulinako, you know. So one of the things that can actually help you come out of that uncomfortability and you know, getting comfortable into your skin, one of them is be unafraid to be vulnerable. You know, being vulnerable. Kid is actually, it's like someone, some people consider themselves unbreakable, you know, yet everyone is actually breakable. When you accept that, you know what, I'm kind of vulnerable, that means you're even calling out for others to come close and, you know, help you out. Because when you consider yourself like, this is who I am, that means you're not even giving room for advice. You're not giving room for people to come through to you. You know, so accept that, you know, just, you know, try to be vulnerable at least, because that can actually help people come through. And, you know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go vulnerable. When I lower my walls down, or when I come out like this, you know, I've seen ladies that even fear to actually put on some kind of outfits. No sangolinga yambala chi tomboy, yet she's really pretty. I think because trust me, this world is full of clothes. Now, right, when I look at myself right now and how I was dressed on Saturday and Sunday, or if you found me yesterday, and let me say, if you found me on Saturday and then you find me today, because I was totally so different on Saturday and I'm totally different on a Monday. You know why? Because actually, okay, the work I do tends to really change my wardrobe in a very weird way. you know. Now, yeah, if don't be afraid to be vulnerable. When you let the walls down, people come in. You even get ideas. Some people don't even know, because you don't want to be vulnerable and you're scared, so you even close yourself in, and you can't even advise yourself on what to wear, what to eat. So you even end up eating or even to be and then you end up dressing up the way you're not supposed to dress up. No kakananti, you have this kind of body shape, and then you put on something so wrong that actually gets you so very uncomfortable, you know. But if you let people in and accept that, you know what, I'm vulnerable kati wano nkoze ntya, someone is going to tell you, you know what, this is your body shape. Let's accept that it is the body shape that you have. Look at yourself in the mirror. Yes, this is who I am. So what do I put on? What do I wear that actually makes me look like a lady who is so sassy, a lady who is sexy, a lady who comes out, you know. You know, because because most of the time we even we feel like we're not even fit to be in that dating world because we don't have shapes or what, or figures or whatever, or we don't even have the right numbers. Yet there are actually guys out there that can actually admire you and love you for who you are, you know. But because you don't want to be vulnerable, you close yourself in, and by that no one can actually come in. You get your dress take corridor. Round dresses work for you. Maybe when you put on a hug dress, you look very nice, you know. Now, yeah, if you don't accept, then no one is going to come through for you. You get? Take yourself outside. That's what I'm talking about. Take yourself outside. Don't be tied to one spot, you know. Just go out there. You're actually going to find that there are so many people out there that have the same body like you, and they are living their life to the fullest, you know. They're living their life. They don't even care whether they have a big bust, or whether they are slim, or whether they don't have butts, or whether they don't even care. That doesn't make sense to them. For them, they're living their life. They're living what they have. They're out there to explore. They're out there to have the fun. You know, you're all, you know. So try to move outside. One other thing, be more mindful of how you treat your body. Let me read this out. You are what you eat. This is just not a cliche for a reason, by the way. It's not. You are what you eat. Okay, there's some people with appetites. It is okay. But there are those appetites that you nesh with doof. Someone I know, they're always eating. You know, but it's good. I don't know. I just don't like eating. So I don't know. Eating is not something I really consider on my timetable, by the way. You know, like what you eat is what you are. Come on. Your body is going to give you what you give your body is what it's going to give you. When you eat too much, it's going to give you that which you want. Because there's those people by name they don't change. And also learn to practice positive self-talk. Talk to yourself. You know, I'm beautiful. You know, I love me. I love, you know, I love you, Juliet. You know, positive talk. Talk to yourself positively. See what nulira mundabirwamu ne wagaba naye atena wanonga na chama wanonga na kola bwenti. You know, come on. Speak positive, because kati nze natandikidde mu kwewaana. I have a good body. I'm a beautiful woman. I'm a confident woman. I'm so intelligent. I'm hardworking. Sigenda kulinda kubingamba. I know me. So I speak positive to me. Kati gwe ne weesootinga. Wabye njogedde olaba nimbye. Gwamanyi nze mbyera bamu. So I speak positive to me. Me, when I'm out of the house and I'm coming out, I know nchikubye. Kati gwe, the whole day you can't kill that mood I've come out with. You know what? Tosobola. Because I speak positive to me. I don't wait for you to speak positive to me. Because by the end of the day, it all starts with me. You know, it all starts with me. So learn to practice positive talk to yourself. Things will really be nice. And you feel confident. Maybe your calf is not so nice. Put on those shoes. Those making your calf to be so tight and, you know, funny. You know, just this world, especially for the ladies, we have numerous clothes, shoes, what? There are things that can actually, I don't know. There's just so much out there that can really put you out, and you're looking sassy, you're looking so fine. I'm telling you, there's some friend of mine I studied with. I don't know if I still have time. She was called Nafuna Grace. She had her body shape was not really so nice. It wasn't really nice. My time is really out, but let me finish this. But trust me, she outbeat everyone. You know why? She was so confident. She didn't care about her big bust. She didn't care about being bumless. She was something else. She stood out at all times. Up to now, she's still the confident, person I studied with in high school. Till date, she's so confident, very confident, despite her body shape. She goes out, she has the fun, oh my God, she really put herself so out there to the world. So if you could only do the same, you'll live a comfortable life. It will be so fun for you. Trust me. Those things are really not so good. Those surgeries are swallowing medicines, whatever. So fit in your skin. When you fit in your skin, you'll just be like a bird that has spread out its wings out there to fly. Well, that is all I had to share with you today. Let's meet tomorrow at exactly 10:30 to 11. I want to thank my producer Sarah. I want to thank Karen in the control room, Justin in the control room. Guys, you're doing an amazing job. I don't know where Karen gets her topics, but some things she actually helps me out. She's like, can you talk about this? And I'm like, okay. I come with something different and she gives me something different, and it really kicks so fast. So I really want to thank her, and my producer Sarah. I love you. Though today but she's fine. She's so fine. I love you guys. Juliet Nansumga is my name. This has been Straight Up. Let's talk. Let's meet tomorrow. I love you.